Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy, and today I'm doing a commentary over a Wi-Fi battle I had against MunchingOrange. Now, I've never done these kinds of videos before, and I don't really plan on making them an ongoing thing. This is sort of just a one-time kind of fun thing I did. But if you guys really want it, I guess suggest other YouTube people that you want to see. I don't know, but we're gonna get started here. This was a really fun battle we had a few weeks ago. I know it says registered the 28th of November, but I had to re-download the video on my capture board 3DS, so that's why it says that. But this is a pretty old battle, so my memory's a bit shy on what actually went down in it, but let's get going. Let's just get this started. So we're gonna open up the video, and we're gonna wait for it to start because it takes a while. Okay, so we've got MunchingOrange here with his Pokemon. Wow, this is horrible. I'm not good at this. He sends out Carbink first, and I have my Togekiss out here, and I sort of just go for Dazzling Gleam just to see what it would do, because it's same type attack bonus, just see. And he sets up with Stealth Rocks. I know he uses Carbink to set up. That's what most people I think have been using it for. So I just decide, let's go with Dazzling Gleam, and then I see that didn't really do much, so I use Agent Power to try and get some stat boost, and I did because Togekiss is awesome. It has Serene Grace. It sort of promotes that kind of added effect thing. So I just try and keep getting it to get some of those stat boosts because I know it's not really doing much on Carbink, but might as well start trying to get these things going now so it can help me later. So I see he's gonna change out because it's not really doing much, and I'm sort of content with what I've gotten. I've gotten my stat boost, and I know it's not going to do much more. So I Baton Pass out to, I believe, my Hydreigon, Karen, because I know I'm Choice Scarfed, so I figured whatever this Lucario is going to do, I figured it's going to go Mega because I think it was the only Pokemon that could on his team at the time. So I know it's probably going to go Mega. I know its speed is probably going to get a boost, so I figured I'd go into Karen and use Flamethrower because, once again, I'm Choice Scarfed. So I was hoping to take it out in one shot. Almost did it. It's got some, I guess it has some pretty good special defense on here. I'm not too familiar with Mega Lucario's stats, but I guess the fact that I also don't have same type attack bonus for that Flamethrower didn't really help me. But I managed to hang on with 2 hit points here from that, I believe it was Vacuum Wave, so that was pretty awesome, and I just go in the next turn and use Flamethrower. Now, this one, I'm still Choice Scarfed, so I'm locked into Flamethrower, and I figured I'm not going to bother switching out, because next time I switch in with Karen, she's going to get taken out by the Stealth Rocks anyway, so I just use Flamethrower, see what I can do, get a hit off this thing, and, yeah, so Karen's down, so I switch in, go into my Heliolisk, and hopefully I can outspeed this thing, and I know Talonflame is very fast, but from what I understand, apparently he used the wrong Talonflame. I guess this is his in-game Talonflame, so that's why I did a good amount of damage on it and was able to outspeed it because I don't think it has Gale Wings, which would have made Acrobatics priority. So I go in for the Volt Switch to try and switch out. Maybe I can take it out in one hit because I remember him saying it was an in-game Talonflame. So I actually don't get it, but I get to switch into Togekiss here, try and take whatever flying type attacks it's going to use on me. And I know I have Ancient Power, so I want to use that again. I can take out the Talonflame with Ancient Power and hopefully try and get a stat boost. I don't believe I do, but no, I don't get a stat boost this turn. But his Light Screen is gone, so that's going to help me out. So he switches into his Rotom and uses Volt Switch on me, which is pretty much goodbye for Togekiss. Togekiss is down, and I have to switch out. So I switch in to, I forget what I do, but he switches out, he switches into his Trevenant, which is going to give me a bit of trouble here. So I switch into my Greninja, Sheik, and I go for Ice Beam because I know Trevenant's a part grass type. So I go in for Ice Beam, I have Protean, so now I have Stab Ice Beam. It doesn't do much. I was hoping maybe I could, maybe get Freeze off of it, just get lucky or something, but I don't. But he has Harvest and Horn Leech, so this thing is going to stick around for a while. I go into Ice Beam once again. I have Metronome on Greninja, so I think it's going to do a little bit more this turn. Yeah, it almost takes it out. I was so close to taking it out, but it didn't, so it goes in for the Horn Leech, takes out Greninja. So close to taking it out, but oh well. So I switch in to my... Oh, well, we'll see in a second. After Harvest. Yeah, this thing, this ability, this is going to be something to keep an eye on because, wow, getting endless citrus berries is pretty insane. So I send in my Heliolisk to use Volt Switch, just try and get some damage, maybe trick him into using an attack that you'll see in my next turn. Tricking didn't really do much because it still did a lot. I send in my Gengar. It's part poison, so I was hoping that Hornleech wouldn't do that much because it has that resistance to it. But it still does a lot of damage because it got a critical hit. So, oh well. So I go in. I gotta wait out the harvest and everything. And then I go in for, I believe I used Sludge Bomb to try and take this thing out. I probably could have used Shadow Ball too, but I remember since it's not Mega, I had Poison Barb on here, because I don't think I had the Ghost Plate at the time, but I used it. And I was hoping maybe if I didn't take it out, I could get it poisoned, so at least at some point maybe it would take some damage and it would be taken out, but it doesn't, so this thing is still hanging on, and I'm kind of getting worried now because I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm just not really confident in my ability to win this. But I send in my Alakazam. I know it's fast enough. I know I can take it out. So I Mega Evolve into Mega Alakazam, my beautiful bearded lady. I'm so excited to have this thing. I love it. I know there's some cons to using it. Like you'll see now, I have Trace, so I get Harvest, and that's pretty pointless because it's already holding the Mega Stone, so it can't hold a berry. But sometimes you get lucky, you get Adaptability, or you get Speed Boost. But yeah, so I use Shadow Ball, get the takeout on that, and then he sends in his Excadrill, and I'm quite scared. Now, I go for Shadow Ball. I think I meant to click Psychic, but I mean, it still does enough. Maybe I could have gotten the special defense lowered. But I think I meant to use Psychic because I think Psychic is right on top of that on my move, like, list on the thing. But either way, whatever. So I send in Elena again, my Heliolisk, and I try and outspeed him because I know it's very fast. And I do outspeed him. And I use Surf because it's something that Heliolisk can learn, and it's pretty cool because it catches people off guard. So I take out his Excadrill, and now this is the deciding point in the match. Elena is my last Pokemon. I go for Thunderbolt on Wash Rotom because I know it's part water type as of, I think, Gen 5. So that's good. So I take it, and then he uses Hydro Pump, Dry Skin activates, heals me up to almost full health, and I know whatever happens, I can probably take another hit. So I use Thunderbolt, take out Washington, it's down, and then he sends out his last Pokemon, Carbink, and Carbink is just gonna take Surf and go down. So that's pretty much it. That's how the battle went. This was sort of for fun. I was awake at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, so I wasn't thinking clearly. I made a few mistakes, but this was sort of just for fun, and I want to thank MunchingOrange for having that battle with me. It was pretty cool, and I did not expect to win. So yeah, if you guys like this, let me know. This requires a lot of talking. I don't like talking this fast or without breaths, so I don't know how many times I'm gonna do this again. But if you liked it, let me know. Suggest people I can battle, I guess. I don't know. Who do you guys want to see? I'm still not the greatest at competitive battling. I'm trying to get good, but it's very fun. But yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you guys next time. Twitter, Facebook, subscribe, check out MunchingOrange. I'll link to him down below in the description. And yeah, I think he's going to be posting the second battle we had soon, which has a more recent team from me if you want to see that. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with more videos.